Hi lovely people, welcome back to my tutorial for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your love and your support. And please, if this is your first time stopping by, kindly help us by hitting on that red icon to subscribe. And also touch the notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And don't forget to watch the edits and give us a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment at the comment section on any style you want or how you feel about our video, or give us an encouragement speech. Okay, so in our today's class we shall be looking at how to make an oversized kimono very free. Okay, so here I have my fabric folded into 4 equal parts. Okay, all right, so my measurement will be starting from this side, from this folded side. Okay, so I'll be taking my measurement from towards the side to the other side. Okay, so here I have my shoulder measurement to be 16 inches. Because it's a kimono, is a cut together, okay, with sleeve. So here you just have made a video. I've taught on how to cut a cut together, how to take your measurements, your sleeve measurements plus the shoulder measurement. It's either you measure it from the sleeve to the other sleeve across the shoulder, or just know your sleeve measurements, add it up to the shoulder measurements. So here I'm working with 16 inches of shoulder. Then the sleeve I want to work with is 10 inches. Okay, so each of the sleeve is 10 inches. All right, so what I will do now is just divide my shoulder into 2, which is 8 inches, plus my sleeve, which is 10 inches, to give us 18 inches. Okay, so here I will mark my shoulder measurement here. All right, then the length I'm working with is 34 inches. I added extra 2 inches for the folding to make it 36 inches. All right, so here I'll first of all mark my neckline. The neckline I'll be working with, I just marked 3 inches. 3 inches. Okay, and the neck width, the neck width is 3 inches. Then I'll be working with neck depth of 3.5 inches. Okay, so what I would do is just to connect it this way. Okay, I don't want the front and the back to be the same, so what I would do is to mark for the back also. So those 3 inches will be the same both for the front and the back. That's at our neck width. Okay, so what I will do now is to determine the neck depth of the back. So for the back I'll be using 1 inch. So here I will mark my 1 inch, then I'll connect it back to this 3 inches. Okay, so the next thing to do is to take our the shoulder and the sleeve measurement, which is 18 inches. So from this point, from the edge this way, we'll mark our 18 inches. Okay, so all here I have 19 inches, and I'll be making use of all of them. I'll be making use of this 1 inch for the folding of the sleeve. Okay, so I'll just make use of that 19 inches. So at this 19 inches now, I will come down by 1 inch. Okay, I'll come down by 1 inch. So what I will do now is to use my meter rule to connect from this 1 inch to this 3 inches to create our shoulder slope. So from this 1 inch here, I will connect to those 3 inches to create our shoulder slope. Sorry if my chalk is not that visible, but just listen to what I'm saying and you will get it right. Just from this 1 inch, connect to your neck width. If you decide to use a neck width of 4 inches, you just connect from that 1 inch to that 4 inches. Okay, so the next thing to determine is our sleeve. Okay, our round sleeve. So here I have my armhole measurement to be 18 inches divided by 2 will give us 8 8 inches. Sorry, 18 inches divided by 2 will give us 9 inches. But because I want this to be free, I'll be adding extra 3 inches to it to make it 12 inches. So from this point, not from this 1 inch, but from our initial shoulder line, I will mark our 12 inches, okay, which is this line here. Okay, so at this point now, I'll be taking our bust measurements. Remember I said that this is a free and oversized kimono, so my actual measurement is not that needed at this dress. Okay, so what I have to do is just for me to know what I want to use. So I think 14 inches will be perfect for this, and what I will use is what I will use from the bust to the hemline. So here I'll be making use of 14 inches and I'll add extra 1 inch. Okay, I'll add extra 1 inch for our seam allowance, so making it 15 inches. So from here I will mark our 15 inches all through. So I'll continue measuring my 15 inches all through down. Okay, so here I will take my 15 inches. I know most of you will be wondering how I landed or concluded in using this 15 inches. You can also divide the highest body measurement, which is the hip measurement, divide by 4, then you now add extra of whatever thing you want. Okay, here I have 45. So when I divided it, you see that 15 is actually oversized. Is okay, so you can just divide yours and decide on what to use. I'll just continue measuring this 15 inches all through, and after that I will connect it with a straight line. So just connect it now with a straight line. Okay, so after connecting it, I have this. I have my 15 inches here, then this. So the next thing to do is to come down here by 1 inch. From this my sleeve line, I'll come down by 1 inch this way. Now I'll blend it. Okay, I'll just curve it from this line. I'll just blend it, curve it to this 1 inch this way. Okay, so I'll just go ahead now and cut this out. So reaching at this 1 inch here, I will curve it, okay, this way. Okay. Okay. I don't like when I wear a cut together. Let the armpit line, that's the under of my arm, to be longer than the upper part. Okay, so what I usually do is to eliminate this. So I'll just eliminate this by 1 inch here. Now this was 19 inches together with this upper part. So here I'll just come in by 1 inch this way. So I'll connect this 1 inch to this upper part this way. So this 19 inches here, I will connect to this 1 inch that I marked. Okay. so that when I put it on, it will be as if that is equal. Okay, here I'll just first of all cut out the back neckline first before cutting out the front neckline. So I'll first of all mark something here at this front piece. I'll put my tape this way at those 3 inches here. Okay, I'll put it this way. So here I have 12 inches here. So I'll just blend it from those 3 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut out this. So having done this now, I'll just separate the back from the front. You know, initially we marked 3.5 inches here. So now this won't matter again, but we are making use of this 12 inches here. So from here now, I'll just okay. So this will now be our new neckline for the front. Then I'll go ahead and open up this part straight. Okay. So this is now for the front piece. So what I will do now is to first of all go to my machine and join the two shoulders, the back and the front shoulder. Then after joining the back and front shoulder, after joining the back and the front, then I'll go ahead. After joining the back and the front this way, I'll go ahead to fold my armhole measurements first. I will join the shoulder, then join the other side of the shoulder. Then I'll go ahead and fold in this using the 1 inch that was left for the folding. I'll fold in the sleeve measurements. Okay, then we come back to measure the face in the front to know what we'll be cutting out, because we are going to be cutting out another fabric to use to pipe up this straight line, the front part. Okay, now I've joined the two shoulders together, and I've also closed up the armhole side. Okay, so this is what we have now. So the next thing to do is to cut out a long piece of any it should be a kind of a band. Okay, so I'll just get the fabric and cut out a long piece. Just measure out from this end like this, measure it to the round neck to the other end. Whatever thing you have, use it to cut out a new piece, okay, to use and line it out. So I'll be using a width of 3 inches. I'll be using a width of 4 inches. Okay, I'm using a width of 4 inches this way, but what I intend to use is 1.5 when folded. So when I use 4 inches, when folded, I'll be using, it will be 2 inches this way, and I intend using 1.5 like this. I think it will be very tiny, so I will increase it to 2.5. I will increase it to 2.5 inches. So I'll cut out a width of 2.5 inches, 5 inches when unfolded. When folded, it will be 2.5 inches. Okay, then I'll use the 1/2 inch for the stitching, and I'll have 2 inches. So you just cut out a stretch strip, then you use it to tape out the round facing of the front piece, round to the neck to the other part. So I'll just do that now and use my irons to make it to lap well. Then I will attach it to the body of the dress. Okay, as you can see, I've taped out this place, okay, to the end part. So you can go ahead and match up, just stop stitch here, or you can just leave it out that way. So I'll just weave off those parts. Okay, all right, and I also use 1 inch to close off the both side. So I'll just go ahead and hem the down part, and that will be all, and your kimono is ready to wear. As you can see, it's very easy and simple, so I would like you to try yours. It's very easy, much easy as you think. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Till we meet in my next class. Love you all. Bye.